Now, this is an example of a song that sounds harder than what it really is, and that includes the intro lick, which I'm going to teach you today. Let's do it. All right, my friends, today we're going to be open without a capo, but we have some detuning to do. So this song is actually in E flat, which means every string needs to be detuned a half a step. But your sixth string is actually going to be detuned down to a C sharp. So in this order is what your tuning is going to be. Sixth is going to be C sharp. Fifth will be A flat. Fourth will be D flat. Third will be F sharp or G flat, whatever comes up on your tuner. Second is going to be B flat. And the first string will be E flat. All right, go ahead and pause the video if you have to and go ahead and detune your guitar and make sure everything's in tune. All right, now that you're detuned, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the strum pattern. The strum pattern is going to be more of a subdued, kind of a southern type of feel in the verses, and you'll open it up a little bit more in the chorus. So the verse is going to sound like this. Now, for the chorus, you're going to open that up and maybe hit it. It's going to be pretty much the same strum pattern, but you're going to give a little bit more intensity. You're going to be. So that's part of dynamics, guys, that you go ahead and you keep things a little bit down maybe in the verses and don't give everything away, and then you open it up when it comes to the chorus. For the intro, this is going to give us our first chord, and that first chord is going to be a D. And you may see me play it by lifting up my middle finger and leaving that high first string open. That gives a nice southern sound, and you can strum all the strings on this because you're detuned and everything is detuned to that. So if you choose not to learn the intro lick, all you're going to have to play is this D. You're just going to go. Just over and over. All right, so let's go ahead and let's learn that main lick. Hey guys, I promise only take a second. If you haven't hit that like button, please go ahead and do so. If you're new here and you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. And most definitely leave me a comment. All the above helps boost my channel. So you're gonna have your open string here. You're gonna hit that one first. So your top string, you're gonna go 6, and then you're gonna go 2 on 5. Then you're gonna go 3 on 5, and you're going to want to like kill them. Then you're going to go do the exact same thing. Then you're going to come back here to 2, and you're going to hit it and pull off. It's going to sound like this. Then you're going to go back and you're going to do the exact same thing again, up, but not back down. You're going to go. Now to the cool lick. So you've done that. You've gone back and forth, back and forth. Now you're going to come down here and you're going to be on 3 of 4. And this is where it's going to get a little tricky, but it's fun. So you're going to go, you're going to hit that one. And then you're going to hammer down on 4 of 4. And then you're going to pull off 4, pull off 3 into open. That's just one part of this cool lick. So it's going to be like this. It's a good exercise, guys, if you want to try it. Then you're going to come over here, back to 3 on 5, and you're going to slide down, which is going to be 3, 2, open. So it's going to be like this. All that for 2 picks. And then I like to do a little bend here on 3 of 6 into open. So that lick together is like this. All together slowly. one last thing, guys. If you are choosing not to play that lick, you do not have to detune this top string down to the C sharp. You can actually just detune it down to the E flat, and then you can just play regular chords, because when we're playing chords here, we're going to have some alterations in chords. All right, after the intro, we are going to go into the first verse, and it couldn't be more simple. You're just going to play a D through the entire verse, and it's going to just keep on going and keep on going. So let's go ahead and assume we've already done the intro, and let's go ahead and play that first verse to see how it sounds. I've had a largemouth bass bust my line. A couple beautiful girls tell me goodbye. Trucks break down, dogs run off. Politicians lie, getting fired by the boss. All right, then that brings us up to what would be a rise or pre-chorus. And that only happens after the first verse and after the solo. It doesn't happen any other time. Again, all right, again, guys, guess what? It's just staying on that D, and it sounds like this. It takes a one hand, count the things I can count on. There ain't much, man, that ain't never let me down. All right, that then brings us up to our first chorus, and here we're gonna wanna kick it in a little bit more. For the chorus, we will get more chords. We'll play a D to a G. There's your new chord. And since we're detuned, if you're not detuned, you can play a regular G. But on this one, since you're detuned, you're going to want to put your ring finger up here on 5 of 6. And then I like to run my finger across here and put it across on 3 of 1 and 3 of 2. So we've got a D to a G. And then we're going to go back to a D again. And then D to an A. Then D to a G to a D again, and finally D, A, D. Again, I'm going to make this very, very simple for you guys. I'm going to put the chords on screen, and let's go ahead and play through a chorus. Long neck, ice, cold beer never broke my heart. Like a diamond ring in football teams, torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream just dawned on me, the bars and this guitar. Long neck, ice, cold beer never broke my heart. All right, from there we're gonna play another verse, and it's not gonna have a rise or pre-chorus on this one. We're just gonna go straight into the chorus. Right after that chorus, we're gonna have a solo section where we're gonna get a new chord. We're gonna play a G to a D, to a new chord, E, and if you look at this chord, you're going to notice it looks a little bit different. Since you're detuned, you're going to have to push down on 2 of 6 and then play your regular E. So you've actually got 3 in a row right here versus what you normally have 2 in a row. Then you're going to go to an A. Since we've already gone through all the other stuff, let's just go ahead and play that solo section together. I know that E is going to be a little bit difficult for you guys to get to, because if you're used to playing an E, it's definitely going to throw you off. All right, following the solo, if you remember, we will go into another rise or pre-chorus, because I said that only happens after the first verse and after the solo section. But this time on this rise, you're just going to do really light strums before going into a final chorus. And on that final chorus, you will not play that first D, you'll come in on the G instead. So after that chorus, you're just going to keep playing D main lick to end the song, unless you choose to play the lick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on that pre-chorus, I'm going to go into the final chorus, and then the outro together to end the song. It takes a one hand, count the things I can count on. There ain't much, man, ain't ever let me down. 'Cause long neck, ice, cold beer never broke my heart. Like a diamond ring, football teams have worn this boy apart. Like a neon dream that just dawned on me, the bars and this guitar. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson as much as I enjoyed teaching it. And I do have another Luke Combs song out here, Out Where the Wild Things Are. Guys, I hope you're taking advantage of my free beginners bundle that you can download, and keep an eye out for the full playthrough of this song coming out. Guys, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and take care. God bless. And don't forget, practice what you have to sing, play what you want to. I'll see you in the next video.